present here on behalf. Yes. Good morning, one and all. On behalf of Farul University, a warm welcome to guest speaker, Mrs. Tuti Sandhya ma'am, resource person from Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education, Ministry of Education and Government of India. A warm word of welcome to respected Principal Ma'am, Professor Ruchi Srivastava Ma'am, Academic Director Mahesh Bhatt Sir, faculty and my dear participants. On one day workshop on implementation of social entrepreneurship, Swachhta and rural engagement business idea activities. Let me take an opportunity to introduce Mrs. Tuti Sandhya Ma'am. This Tuti Sandhya ma'am is a resource person, Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education. She is a EC member of Institute of Electronics and Telecommunication, Hyderabad Center. She is also chairman of Women Empowerment Subcommittee, IET Hyderabad. She has established TLC Teaching Learning Center and Center for Engineering Education Development. She has conducted many workshops and activities on different titles like mentoring and facilitation, skills for institutional social responsibility, the power of teamwork, awareness about MBA accreditation, OBE, and Bloom's taxonomy. Introduction to 21st century teaching methodology and active learning methods. Ms. Tuti Sandhya ma'am has also addresses the many faculty inductions program, students induction programs, faculty development programs, and one-day and two-day workshops, and one-day workshop for students also on the different headings like NRF ranking, new education policy, and entrepreneurship business idea, personality development and women empowerment, importance of yoga, social entrepreneurship, rural management, and teamwork. She has achieved many rewards and achievements. She is selected as a Indo-Universal Collaborative Committee for Engineering Education Leader. She has also received the title International Engineering Educator ING PAED.IGIT from International Society for Engineering Pedagogy. She has received a Top Social Learner Award from WICSAT, received the certificate of completion for IUCEE, International Engineering Educator Certification. She has published and presented many papers at World Engineering Education Forum. She has also received an award, Achiever Gentle, for online module preparation for 21st century teaching and learning from Inforce IUCEE. Now, I request Ms. Tuti Sandhya ma'am to accept our e-floral welcome.
Thank you, Rajshri ma'am. Respected Principal, Srivastava ma'am, respected Principal, and all the heads of the departments, Parul University, faculty members, and dear students. Very good morning, one and all. Warm greetings from Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education. And thank you, Rajshri ma'am, for my brief profile and introducing me to all the audience. And yes, so we from MGNCRU, Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education, would like to appreciate Parul University, the Engineering and Technology Department, for taking initiation for implementation of social entrepreneurship business activities. And would like to thank the principal, Srivastava ma'am, and Rajashri ma'am for taking the initiation for this. And happy to announce here, already Parul Polytechnic institution students have participated in our cluster level competitions. And now really very happy that you have also come into this line. And today, dear students, we are going to discuss something about entrepreneurship implementation. As part of maybe your NSS or as part of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan or as part of extracurriculum activities, you might have implemented few activities in community, in your local area, or maybe in the villages adapted by the university. You might have implemented many activities, right? So that activities, whatever you have implemented, give the benefit to the community. That activities today we'll discuss in terms of social entrepreneurship. For that, we from MGNCRE have come up with a structured action plan. Okay, so in that okay, I'm sorry, someone muted me. So we want in that structured action plan, we want all the institutions to take part. So for that reason only we have taken this initiation to conduct institution level workshops for individual colleges. Okay. So the agenda of workshop is to discuss on implementation of social entrepreneurship business activities and the steps involved in that. And also end of the presentation, we will discuss few case studies by different organizations and different students, what they have done actually, that we will discuss today. Okay, so first we'll go with the steps. What are the various steps available? How we can focus on? Is anyone please help me out whether my screen is visible? Rajashri ma'am, is my screen is visible, ma'am? The Word document is visible? Am I audible? Just help me out. Anyone in the group? Is my screen is visible?
No.
Is it visible? Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much, Kashyap. I hope my screen is visible now.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Actually, these are the steps involved in implementing the social entrepreneurship activity in individual colleges. So the first step is today, the workshop which we are conducting is the first step. For that, already your principal and your professors have taken initiation. And then in the second step, we will give you 25 days of time from today. That is today, it is March 10th. Probably again we will meet through Google Meet or maybe physically based on the COVID conditions on April 5th to 10th, in between April 5th to 10th. So during these 25 days or 30 days of time, we want you to identify some social challenges in and around you. The social challenges can be in any area, beta. It can be education related issues, it can be health related issues, it can be livelihood related issues, or some environmental issues. Okay, so any social challenges you can identify in and around you. Okay, and for that identified challenges, we want you to come up with some solutions. To give you best example from your university, that is Parul Polytechnic Institution students, they have identified the children. They are running Apna Pathshala, correct? So that is also a great and good social entrepreneurship activity. Okay. Similar way, identify the social challenges in and around your place, your campus, your community, or in your adopted villages, and work on that. What solution you can give for implementing such ideas or to address such challenges. Okay, so that ideas we wanted to implement. Okay, so after implementation, we want you to share your experiences with us. Okay, so that is the third step. In third step, what happens is you will submit your implementations or challenges, whatever you have identified in the form of PPT to your mentors, your faculty, and from your institution, your professors will select 3 best ideas, and 3 best ideas will be forwarded to the MGNCRE, and that 3 best ideas in the 4th step will compete with the 20 institutions. So last month, February 2021, in such one of the cluster level competitions, from your university, Parul Polytechnic Institution students have presented their ideas. 2 students, I guess. 2 students have presented their ideas. So in the cluster level, what happens is you are going to compete with 20 colleges. Okay. So among the 20 colleges and 20 institutions, again, 9 best ideas will be selected. And these 9 best ideas will be sent to the regional level and the national level conference of MGNCRE. So these are the steps involved. So first, today, the institution, after completion of this workshop, we request you to identify the social challenges in and around, and for that social challenges, what you can do, what solution together we can give. Being socially responsible citizen and being educated persons, how we can address that particular social challenge. So please focus on that and share your ideas with your professors and share your ideas with the MGNCRE representatives. They will help you in implementing those ideas. Okay, so implement those ideas in next coming 25 to 30 days. And then in institutional level competitions, share with your mentors. Your experiences you share with your mentors. And among as many as ideas, your mentors will select 3 best implemented ideas from the institute, and they will forward those ideas to MGNCRE. So those 3 ideas can participate in cluster level competition. Okay, again in cluster level competition, out of 20 colleges, 180 ideas, we will select 9 best ideas. Okay, so this is the program flow, and this is the action plan implementation strategy for social entrepreneurship and Swachhata action plan activities implementation. Okay, so now you may be thinking that what is the benefit I will get as a participant or as a professor, as a university? What is the benefit we will get? The benefit, the institution will get the benefit, like the institution will get recognition and will receive the appreciation from MGNCRE that you are already part of SES REC, that is Social Entrepreneurship, Swachhata and Rural Engagement Cell, and you are actively participated in the national level competitions. And how many number of ideas submitted? That many number of ideas also we will mention in the appreciation letter or certificate. Okay, and in every month's newsletter we will cover all this. So today we are conducting a workshop. So these workshops will be again covered in a monthly newsletter with your institution name. Okay, and then what is the faculty coordinator is going to get? The faculty coordinator will have the benefits like they can attend any kind of capacity building training programs from MGNCRE at free of cost, and they will get some appreciation recognition from MGNCRE after successful submission of ideas from their students. Okay, and least but not least, my dear students, you will get the opportunity to participate in a national endeavor, and then you will get the opportunity to meet social entrepreneurs across the country. Even in your cluster level competitions and at regional level and national level, we will invite the social entrepreneurs as well as some industry persons to guide you, to support you, and to give you some suggestions for future implementations so that you can get connections with like across the country. The social entrepreneurs across the country, you will get the opportunity to meet with them and to interact with them. And if your idea has been selected for national level, then you will get some recognition from Ministry of Education also. Right, so these are the few benefits. And then just I will give you some case studies, what kind of activities you can implement as part of social entrepreneurship. Okay, so as I mentioned, uh, last month, February 2021, we have conducted cluster level competitions. Sana? So in that cluster level competitions, there are many number of students have participated. No? So from 60 institutions, we have received 498 ideas. Okay, so out of the 498 ideas, 166 ideas has been filtered for cluster level competition. So what they have done in 166 ideas is, one is, as I mentioned here, Apna Pathshala from Parul University by Polytechnic students. And if you see the screen, these students are from Loyola College, Loyola Degree College from Karnataka. So here what happened is the 6 girls has formed a team and they have identified child labor as a social challenge in their area. Okay, so for the child labor, they wanted to give some solution. So they have chosen that they want to educate those children. Okay, so for giving them education, what they have planned is, first they had an interaction with the parents and they convinced the parents of the street children. So what next, the parents have accepted and they are sending the child to tuition to these 6 girls. So in return, the girls has asked the every child to give 1 sapling per month. They're not taking any tuition fee or something, but in return, they've asked to give 1 sapling per every month. Okay, so the children are doing the same. So with that saplings, yes, any doubt or any disturbance, beta? Okay, so with that saplings, the students have established a nursery in Loyola Degree College with the support of faculty. Now from that nursery, the people near and dear are purchasing these saplings. So with that, the 6 students are able to earn something. So that is the major intention of social entrepreneurship. You need to identify the social challenges and address the social challenges and give some solutions. In that process, we want you to become social entrepreneurs. We want you to, we want you to start with 0 investment, and your solution should be environmental sustainable solutions. So here, if you observe, these 6 girls, Supriya, Lakshmi, and other 4 girls, they have started educating the street children. Okay, they have identified the social challenges, child labor. So in return, they are not taking any cost or any fees from the children, but they have asked to give 1 sapling per month. So each children who are coming to Supriya's and Lakshmi's group, they will give sapling to the tuition teacher. So with that saplings, they have established a nursery in the college, and that nursery is running successfully. And the people near and here and there around the campus, they are purchasing the saplings from their nursery. And nursery maintenance is done by the college management. So whatever the earnings they are getting out of that sapling, that again they are using for the development of that child only. So in return, they are giving pencils, erasers, sharpeners, and notebooks to that children only. So that's how they have become successful social entrepreneurs from Loyola Degree College. And similarly, if you see in the next slide, she is Molly Pal. Molly Pal from Dolphin PG College, Dehradun, Uttarakhand. So she is working on kitchen waste. So out of this kitchen waste, she is preparing a vermicompost manure. Okay, so what she is doing, she is generating best out of the waste, and which is organic manure. So out of this waste, the prepared vermicompost manure, she is selling it for rupees 35 kg. So that's how she has become a successful social entrepreneur today from Dolphin PG College. Okay. And similarly, if you see, like I have almost 100 to 200 case studies, I will show you few case studies. So if you see here, these students are from Government College Khandola and who are working on water management system. So they have identified water is the issue there. So they wanted to work on this water management system. So for that, what they have done is, so they have given enough number of awareness schemes, and then they've started on a harvesting pit structures. So with that, the problem has been solved in the local area. So similarly, if you see these two girls, they are from SDM University, Dharwad, Karnataka. So they have initiated for two initiatives. One is e-waste management and another one is mask making. So as I mentioned, this university is a medical university. So beside the university, they have hospital also, SDM Hospital, Dharwad, Karnataka. So what they have identified is the visitors who comes into the hospital, most of them are coming without mask. But we know during last 1 year, we are aware that the mask is very important and it has become a part and parcel of our lives. So the attenders has informed the same. Many visitors are not coming with the mask. So we wanted to do something. So what these four girls have done is they have given training to all the attenders how to prepare a mask without using any machinery. So if they have some kerchief and two rubber bands, that will be enough for them. So that is what we want you to start with a zero investment. Okay? And with the available resources. Whatever resources are available in front of you, with that available resources only, we want you to do something effectively. And that should not affect the environment. Okay, so these girls have given training to all the attendants how to prepare a mask. Okay, so the prepared mask, whatever the attendants prepares that mask, that mask will be yes. Okay, so the attendants used to sell this mask for rupees 7 for the visitors, whoever are coming without the mask. So that's how these two girls has become a successful social entrepreneurs. Similarly, these two girls, Priya Shetty and Shweta Kadekar from SDM University, they have worked on this e-waste management, electronic waste management. They have identified all the old electronic gadgets and electronic material from the campus, and from the identified material, whatever are working, let us consider few tube lights are working and few switchboards are working. So that working switchboards and working tube lights they have distributed to the nearby community people, and whichever is useless, like we feel this particular thing is not useful to us, so that material they have given it to the local industry, local plastic wastage industry. So they had a MOU with that. So they're earning something out of this e-waste. Again, they're using this e-waste money to the development of the community. So here, if you observe, they're involving the community children in sanitation and hygiene practices. So the purpose behind involving the children is they need to feel socially responsible, that is their own village. So they need to keep it clean and green, and they need to maintain proper sanitation and hygiene practices to avoid many diseases. So that is the intention by SDM University, Dharwad, Karnataka. So similarly, we have the students from Vinayaka Mission from Tamil Nadu also. So here they have identified the social challenges is more mosquitoes. The people are really suffering with the mosquitoes because the mosquito bite will lead to the dangerous fevers like dengue and all. So further, the students from B Pharmacy, Vinayaka Mission B Pharmacy students have come up with this mosquito repellent candles. So they have prepared some liquids using aloe vera gel and all, and those liquids they are using it as a candles. So mosquito repellent candles they have prepared, and they are selling each candle for rupees 5. In that way, they have become the entrepreneurs by earning something from the identified issue, and they are addressing to the social challenge, their own social challenge. Similar way, we want you to identify the social challenge in and around you, and for that, give your contribution, what we can do, how we can address that particular challenge. That is what we want you to focus on. Okay, just I'll tell you 5 to 6 more case studies. So here, she is Sahitya, again from Vinayaka Mission B Pharmacy student. So out of these all natural resources, she has prepared a organic body soap and organic shampoo. Out of the citric peels, that is lemon peel, orange peel, and beetroot juice, aloe vera, and shikakai, she has prepared a organic shampoo. And she is having huge demand for this organic shampoo. The feedback from the customers, that is from the faculty, students, and even her neighbors, the feedback from all of them is really excellent. And this is prepared with only available resources, and that way she is helping to the environment also. If you see, because whatever we are using, the shampoos and all are chemicalized, but she has prepared with the natural available resources this shampoo. So that way she is being appreciated by MGNCRE and all the local community. So in that way, just identify any issue. It is not only when we are asking you to work on Swachhata action plan, when we are asking you to work on social challenges, need not bother that you need to focus on a bigger issues, but also you can focus on a small issues also. Okay, best out of the waste you can plan. Okay, so you see here, these are the coconut shells. So with that coconut shells, students have prepared a nice, beautiful hand wash equipment. So this is waste. If we consider the coconut shells are waste in our brain, but still out of that waste, the students have come up with a nice and beautiful material. So that way, any wastage, out of the any waste, if you can prepare the best, that idea you can present with it. And these coconut shell hand wash equipment, they are selling it for 45 rupees. Okay, so similar way, the other students from Gandhi Shikshak Bhavan, Maharashtra, they're working on vermi compost and as well as dry waste and wet waste bags. Okay, so again, out of the kitchen waste, Ansari, Nabila Ansari, and this girl, Meenakshi Joshi, both of them from Gandhi Shikshak Bhavan, Maharashtra. So both of them are working on vermi compost and as well as this dry waste and wet waste bags. So in her community, she found that there is a awareness required to separate this dry waste and wet waste. So for that, she has taken initiation and she is using all the waste material. The dabba and the can which she is using is a 5-liter oil tin or 20 liters water tin, which is a waste and useless material after the usage of oil and the water. So out of that waste, she has prepared this kind of dry waste and wet waste bins, and even she separated in the tin also. So again, she is selling it for the 35 rupees. Similarly, another girl, Ansari Nabila from the same institution, she is working on vermi compost from again the kitchen waste. These two girls are maintaining their own YouTube channel and giving awareness on environment, especially on the waste management through their YouTube channel. So through the YouTube channel and by this vermicompost manure and by these dustbins, they are earning handful of amount and they are pursuing their B.Ed from Gandhi Shikshak Bhavan, Maharashtra. So parallelly with their education, they are contributing their effectiveness and their services to the society in waste management sector. So similar way, you can also identify what you can do. So being your technical background students, I believe that you are engineering or diploma students. So you have now your technical knowledge. So you can implement or you can apply all your technical knowledge in addressing the local issues. Maybe if you are from electronics and communication or electrical and electronics engineering EEE, then you can focus on how you can help the farmers with your sensors technology, with your motor rotation technology. So similarly, if you are from civil engineering, then you can focus on the irrigation, different irrigation methodologies and how the water management and water conservation methods can be applied. So similar way, whatever technical knowledge we have, that technical knowledge we can contribute to the society in addressing social challenges. I hope many of you might heard and many of you might implemented this electronic sensors. So where a farmer can control his farmland from the house. The motor switch on and off, the water motor switch on and off, he can control from his house. So that solution is given by students like you only to address the social challenge. What was the social challenge there? So every day the farmer used to get up midnight, maybe 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., switch on his motor at the farming land. So what happens during that time? Few times if any snakes and wild animals are there now, then the farmers, like many of the farmers has died because of snake bites during that time. So to avoid such conditions, the students like you have come up with a sensor based equipment where the farmer can control his farmland water motor through the mobile. By sitting at home, a farmer can control. That is really a great contribution by student like you. So in that way you can think over. In that way you can think over how our technical knowledge, how our engineering education, how our polytechnic education, how our diploma education will help in addressing the social challenges. So that way also you can contribute. And irrespective of your departmental knowledge also you can contribute to the best. So, but remember dear students, we need to focus on environmental sustainable solutions. That is our major focus. That is our major agenda by social entrepreneurship business activities implementation plan. Okay, I'll take you to West Bengal here. So these are the girls from West Bengal, Nistrani Degree College, Neha Roy and Kajal Kumari. So both of them have implemented this ecotourism huts. So during a few times, maybe summer time and all, the tourists will be more at their place. So that time, temporarily they will construct all these ecotourism huts. And these two girls have shared how they prepare and what is the income they will get and how they invest. Everything they have shared with us in a cluster level competitions. And also for the tourists, they have prepared this handicraft material, all the nice jewelry and all these designed saris, designed pillow covers and everything. So like that, they have implemented their social entrepreneurship activity. So by selling all this, they have become a social entrepreneurs. And remember, all of them are studying their degree. All of them are studying their bachelor's only, like you only. But they have come up with great initiatives and they have come up with all this social entrepreneurship activities implementation. So similar way, identify your local need and work on that. And if you see here, the students from Maharashtra, again, Science and Arts College, both were, they have prepared this pickles and papad, atar and papad. Okay, so with that also they have started their social entrepreneurship idea. Okay, so in whichever area you are expertise, if you are expertise in cooking, yes, you can come up with the variety of cookings and you can share that. That is also a great social entrepreneurship idea. So that is what we are mentioning here. Whatever useful information you wanted to pass on, that is really a great social entrepreneurship idea. To give you an example, if you are sharing some useful information through your YouTube channel, that is also a great social entrepreneurship idea implementation. In these lines, we want you to think about and come up with one idea. Individual ideas are welcome. And really, we appreciate that Apna Pathshala idea from Parul University also. They are really working effectively with a great enthusiasm. The team is really enthusiastic to implement all those activities in the adopted communities. That is really great. And these are the few case studies. And to give you more, we have one girl called Vasanta Lakshmi from Telangana. So she identified that in her area, the children are, they're looking like a stressed. So one day she had a conversation with all of them and she identified that they're feeling very bored and busy with their regular activities or regular schedules, going to school and coming out and again going to tuition and coming home then have a nice dinner and then sleep. This is what their regular duty. So they want something different. So Vasanta Lakshmi had discussed with all the parents, and she has come up with a great idea called as Khel, Katha, and Gita. So Khel is playing, Katha is telling some stories, and Gita is she will give some spiritual information, Bhagavad Gita, whichever religion they belong to, that information she will provide to all of them. So in that first step is Khel, playing. The children can play whatever they want for 25 minutes. And then in the next 15 minutes, the children need to tell the stories, that is Katha. So stories they need to tell. And then finally, for 10 minutes, she will give them some slokas and all. So with that, Khel, Katha, Gita is initiated by Vasanta Lakshmi, and who is studying her degree from Telangana colleges. Okay, so similar way you can identify any kind of social challenge, but need not focus on the greater initiatives. Any small initiatives you can come up and implement it in the next 25 days. In next 25 days, we, as I mentioned again, we will meet in between April 5th to 10th for the institutional level competition. By that time, we want you to identify the issue and try to get the solutions. Implementation. Always remember, implementation is very important. Now, we are not interested in taking just ideas, but also we are interested in implementation strategies for the identified issues. And the ideas practically implemented will be selected for cluster level, regional level, and national level. That is what we are focusing on, and we prefer individual ideas to be implemented. Okay, so that is what we are focusing on. And another thing is, in this process, we wanted you to earn something. That is also another major agenda of social entrepreneurship, because entrepreneurship itself is a business transaction. So that we wanted you to establish. But you can, with a nominal cost, if you are giving some tuitions to the nearby children, you can take a nominal fees. It is not something you wanted to get some profits or something in a day you wanted to become a billionaire. No, this we want you to contribute something to maintain that seriousness. We want you to collect something also. If you're giving tuitions for rupees 20 is also fine, but just earn something out of the contribution what you are making to the people. So that is what we want through social entrepreneurship business ideas implementation action plan. Okay. So these are the few case studies. So if any doubts are there, you can please let me know. I'm ready to clarify all your doubts. Any student, if you have any doubts, you're requested to ask your doubts. If there is no doubts, over to you, Rajshri ma'am. Rajshri ma'am. Yeah. Meanwhile, any doubts, beta? You're welcome to ask.
No, ma'am.
Thank you. So I wish all of you to be part of cluster level. The three best ideas from your institution should reach to the national level. I wish the ideas from Parul University to reach the national level competitions in next month's action research.
Hello.
Yes, madam. Over to you.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, there is a internet problem. Okay. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your valuable time and your knowledge. And also there, thank you very much for sharing the business idea like the electronic waste management and food waste management, how to prepare the mass, and from that mass, how can we be the social entrepreneurship on that from that business, and the other business like mosquito repellent candles, organic shampoo, that are also the good idea to become the social entrepreneurship. Coconut waste is also a best idea to become a social entrepreneurship. And in the south of India, there this business is very good. Uh, and the electronic sensors, it is the base equipment that are also the motivating our students. Okay, they asked me to how to do this, how to convey this message to our farmers and do this business. They want to do this business and become the social entrepreneurs. That these are the most favorable business that our students are appreciated. And thank you very much, ma'am, to motivate our students to become the social entrepreneurship and see the problems that is prevalent in the society, find out the causes, and through their innovative ideas and creation remove those problems, and most notably earn the profit. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. I request the people who are in Google Meet to on your videos so that we will have a virtual photograph. Those who are available here, please I request you to on your videos so that we can have virtual photograph.
And all the participants, please turn on your videos so we get the photos.
Thank you, Ahmad Abdul. And others also requested to on your videos if possible. Thank you, Krish. Thank you, Jayesh Mahan. Thank you.
All the other participants, turn on your videos.
Yeah. So just I have a small request again. All of you, please focus on your local issues and come up with the solutions. And it's not only for these particular competitions, but also it will help you in identifying many more. And it will really, really have a great social impact for your university also. So focus on all the areas and focus on all issues and come with the solutions. A small initiative is also fine, but come with some initiatives better. Yes, ma'am. That's all from my side. Thank you so much. Please convey my wishes to Madam Ji, Principal Madam Ji, and thank you, Parul University.
Sure, ma'am. I convey your message, and thank you very much for this wonderful and beneficial workshop for the students as well as faculty members. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am, and you may leave the session. Thank you all the participants for participant enthusiastically, and you get the motivation from this workshop also. And I hope you come with the new business idea, and you can become the social entrepreneur in our society. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
All the participants are requested, you can leave the session